Okay, I'm going to call this special meeting of the Carmel Planning Commission to order. Can we have roll call, please?
Commissioner Alborn?
Here.
Commissioner Allen?
Here.
Commissioner Carapecca?
Here.
Commissioner Locke?
Here.
And Chair LePage.
Here. Okay, first one on the agenda, the public appearances. Any members of the public may speak to the Planning Commission on any matters of municipal concern which are not on our agenda tonight. I want to remind you, we are under the ordinance of the Brown Act, and your comments must be in line with the Brown Act or you will be muted. So anybody that wants to speak to us on any item which is not on our agenda tonight of municipal concern, you can come up at this time. And you don't have to introduce yourself, but it is helpful for the record.
Love to introduce myself.
All right, here's your chance.
My name is Frank Perry, and we live here in Carmel-by-the-Sea. And I would like to say good evening to everyone. We would like to urge the Planning Commission to adopt the 0 to 5 foot ember-resistant defensible space, which is primarily recommended by CAL FIRE and the California Board Forestry and Fire Protection, particularly in the Carmel-by-the-Sea area, which we know as WUI. Wildfires in communities like ours do not destroy homes primarily through walls of flame. They destroy homes through wind-driven embers. These embers travel long distances and most often ignite materials right next to the structures such as mulch, leaf litter, and dense plantings within the 5 feet. Carmel-by-the-Sea is especially vulnerable. We have dense vegetation, smaller lots, older homes, poorly maintained homes in many areas, and many of these homes are second homes, and many streets are very narrow. To our understanding, bare dirt instead of mulch is what the city proposes at this time, although this may be an option in some areas, but not in most, for the following reasons. Number one, leaving the bare earth of the 0 to 5 foot defensible space is generally discouraged because it is ineffective and potentially harmful. Two, wind and embers. The primary ignition source for most home losses during a wildfire is wind-blown embers. A bare earth zone offers little protection against these embers. Three, aesthetics. A bare earth perimeter can make a property look uninviting, barren, and poorly maintained, which can negatively impact property values and neighborhood appeal. Four, maintenance effort. While it might sound low maintenance, keeping an area completely free of all weeds and voluntary plants can require significant effort. In fact, we know it's a maintenance nightmare. Five, property insurance. As you know, it continues to be most difficult to insure our homes and do so at a reasonable price. Adopting the 0 to 5 foot defensible space would help a lot. And finally, lack of functional alternatives. Using a non-combustible alternative like hardscaping, gravel, and pavers in this zone can provide both fire safety, general safety, functionality, reduced water usage, and aesthetics. And in order to comply with the defensible space, we propose that allowances be made for any lot coverage issues, especially in the WUI areas. Adopting this standard aligns Carmel-by-the-Sea with current CAL FIRE and Cal State Fire Marshal guidance. This approach also protects firefighters by reducing structure-to-structure ignition and allowing first responders to focus on containment. We respectfully urge the Commission to adopt this standard as a proactive, science-based fire mitigation measure. Thank you.
Okay, I did want to let you know that at our upcoming meeting, the 11th, we're going to be reviewing the draft for the design guidelines, residential, which there will be some discussion about fire, so that may be of interest to you.
Yeah.
So you want to.
What date is that again?
That's going to be February.
18th.
18th, I'm sorry.
18th of this month?
Yeah, I stand corrected, the 18th, so
Okay,
just want to bring that to your attention.
Okay.
Thank you for your comments.
Thank you.
Yeah, please come forward. You want to, up to the mic, please.
I'm just the wife.
That's all right, we want you on the record. Come on up.
Oh, it was just a quick question. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm Renata Perry, Frank's wife. And we had a longer version, but due to the 3-minute constraint, we had more points and stuff. Would you want us to email those to you?
Sure, you
Yeah.
can go ahead, sure.
And
Yeah, you have 3
is your
minutes.
email address on here, or where's a good place to email them? Oh, Thank you. Sure. No, I'm good.
So, okay, so you're not going to read those just, all right, thank you.
No, I'm not gonna continue. I'll
That's-
email it to you.
It's all right, great, that's good, that way I have a hard copy. Okay, I don't see any hands online, nobody else here in the chamber want to speak to us on any items of municipal concern which are not on our agenda, so we will move on to, I don't believe there's any announcements, No, okay, we'll move on to the public hearings, all right. We have one item on the public hearing tonight, this is a design review and use permit 25313, use permit 25314. This is the applicant is Verizon Sequoia deployment, and staff has recommended that this item be continued to a date certain, which would be, give me a date,
February 10th.
10th, okay. All right. So at this time, if the public want to come up and speak to the continuance, they can. We're not going to speak to the application.
Okay, good evening, Chair LePage and Planning Commissioners. My name is Christy Hollenbeck. We would have preferred that you made a decision tonight. However, because the staff has not updated their report and our attorneys and supporters are not present, I don't believe we have a fair alternative, any other fair alternative other than a continuance. If this matter is continued, I respectfully ask to clearly explain why, staff to clearly explain why more time is needed and what work will actually need to be done during that period. I hope you received the revised diagram sent by our attorney, Ariel Strauss, yesterday. It shows that Verizon is attempting to obtain approval for a design that is not lawful or accurate. One clear example is the photo simulations. Verizon placed a 6-foot equipment box in the wrong orientation.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that tonight, so
Oh,
we're just, we
was told-
got the document, but we're not going to get into the details.
no details?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's just, if you can just make your comments about the continuance, and that's it.
Okay. Well, basically, we are just wanting staff to clearly explain why more time is needed and what work will actually be done during that
Okay,
period.
yeah, I think that's relevant to the continuance. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
And did the applicant have some comments? Just as they relate to the continuance.
Pete Shubin, Sequoia Deployment Services. No, sir, I'm here to take questions if you had any for me.
Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, I'm going to make a motion that we continue this to the 10th, is that correct? Got that right? Okay.
I'll second.
Okay, do we have any further discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioner Alborn?
Yes.
Commissioner Allen?
Yes.
Commissioner Karapeka?
No.
Commissioner Locke?
Yes.
And Chair LePage?
Yes. Okay, the motion is carried. The item will be continued to the 10th. I don't know, did the staff want to give an explanation as to the reason for the continuance? I mean, we already voted on it, but just for,
Sure. I'll make an attempt to explain. So staff is still working with our outside consultant to review the technical information. We weren't able to get that in time. And then we have also received additional information, so we want to make sure we address that information and include that in the staff report. Try to make it the most complete record for the commission to consider when you're weighing the evidence for findings for support or denial of the application.
okay, thank you for that explanation. Okay, that concludes the public hearings. Our next meeting, next special will be the 10th, and we also have a regular meeting on the February 11th, and then we have another special meeting which will be on February 18th, which will be reviewing the residential design guidelines 1.5. So any other announcements or anything? Okay, we are adjourned. Thank you, everyone. God, that was a record meeting.
See you tomorrow.